Good morning, family, friends, Mary McAmyras. But most of all, I'd like to dedicate this video to my higher power, whom I choose to, call my parents in heaven, as well as on earth, those who I may know or may not know. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Today is January the 6th, 2019. So they say. So that's what I'm going to, say. But I believe in day and night. You understand what I'm saying? Because things are so infiltrated. Everything is infiltrated. I'm going to try to make this a no cursing video. Because that was part of my New Year's resolution, okay? Not to swear. So, eventually I'll get it right. But, so here we go. This video is a video of gratitude. But most of all, humility with a little pride. I want to speak on the issue of pride, not to condemn nor condone, the gay community. I have no, what they say, dog in that fight, so to speak. You understand? But then again, maybe I do, because, I was abducted while homeless, and my eggs were removed from me, and I know that to be true. For me to prove it, I did that. You understand what I'm saying? But, people going to believe what they want to believe. So I'm not going to harp on that right now. You understand what I'm saying? I believe everything that's done in the dark will come to the light, and eventually my child will return to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because they like to breed, from the strong and make the offspring weak, or what they want them to be. And because I am an original, I don't get credit for a lot of things and stuff. I was listening to Daryl Denard. He comes on 6 a.m. on Sundays in Chicago, where I'm at. And, they talk about at least $50 billion that they're spending or have spent on rebuilding, CTA and all that, But I was on Wilson. If you get off on the red line on Wilson and look on the ground, you will see a white line that was a strip that they just put down, so you can know how far not to walk over and, to walk between. See, back in the day, us Native Americans, we worked for pennies on a dollar, and we got it right. I was always told, if you're going to do something, do it right the first time. You understand what I'm saying? But because there's so much money involved, and people, have come from all walks of life to, steal, kill, and destroy, but most of all, not work for what the American dream really supposed to be, and that is a sense of dignity. So when you get older, you can reflect and say, wow, I got it right the first time. So yeah, if you go on Wilson, you'll see that they just put down a white strip. So when they say walk the white line, you can't even walk the white line due to the fact that the strip has come up off the black pavement or whatever. And you can see how crappy of a job they did just for the money. They pay people a lot of money to do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the truth. Whereas they paid my people a little money to do a lot and the best. See, you used to paint the white line and it'd stay on there for years and years and years. But because of the infrastructure that they're laying down now, it's so cheesy and cheap, because the majority of the money is going into the pockets of criminals or non-Americans. You got people sleeping in vans and killing off Native Americans and taking their identity. And that's why you see people wearing, Vans shoes and stuff because they're not Native Americans. Now, I'm sitting on the train, the red line, minding my business, right? Wasn't bothering nobody. And, someone that looked like me, because even my own people would, try to kill me for this money. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was always told, it's your own people who would kill you. But not only them, but everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's involved because I am somebody. For real, for real. But I'm minding my business. I'm sitting on the handicap front chair of the train, right? Now, I'm a person that broke both of my ankles. You understand what I'm saying? To be able to sit there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to go off into how I broke my ankles, but as a result, I broke both of my ankles. Okay? Due to a railroad against me and lack of milk, first and foremost. You understand what I'm saying? That I was not given because they probably, killed my mom or whatever the case. And, I was a foster child, for real. And, I wasn't given the proper nourishment for my bones to, heal or develop as I grew older. So when I broke both of my ankles, the police, what they did? They put me in the back of a police car, took me to a trash dump, and dropped me off. This was like in 1996. And I had to walk on 2 broken ankles. Got on the bus, and just by sure chance, not knowing it, but my higher power knew I needed help, I ended up going to Mount Sinai Hospital, okay? And they fixed my ankles. And because of that, I am, truly grateful. Believe me. They say it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And that's the scar to prove it. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So, when the CTA guy said, I'm going to need your seat, he pretty much gangstered me. I'm going to need your seat. You understand what I'm saying? Because this guy in a wheelchair, and he needed help. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting that. But they set it up where it looked like I'm the bad person because they're trying to get rid of me because it's election time and, the mayors, 20 of them, at least almost 20, are trying to get this money for real. Rahm Emanuel is about to step down. He gonna take his little money like Daley took his. You understand what I'm saying? And then here go the other ones coming in, just keeping up that slavery. So it was a Hispanic and her family in the other seat that, they could have gotten out of. You understand what I'm saying? And let the man in the wheelchair get the spot. You understand what I'm saying? Now, most people be like, oh, she's a lady, she had children and all that. But the baby that was in the stroller, he was at least 3 to 4 years old. You understand what I'm saying? For real. There was no need for her to even have a stroller or him in a stroller, And I said to the CTA, man, I said, well, if she has a bus pass to sit there, then I'll get up for the man in the wheelchair. You understand what I'm saying? Because that makes sense to me. See, I have a right to sit here. You understand what I'm saying? And I knew she didn't have it. And I knew it was a setup. So, they called the police or whatever and stuff like that. So just to keep down confusion, I got off the train. And so did the lady, and her children, the Hispanic lady and her children. And the CTA guy was like, well, you can come back, talking to the lady and her children. But she didn't even want to go back. You know why? Because she couldn't get what she wanted from me. And that was for me to be arrested. You understand what I'm saying? See, the Hispanics, they have a lot of children. And people of my color, see, this is Willie Lynch. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about color, light skin versus dark skin. But, my story generated money for all walks of life. I'm the only one that didn't get paid. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing. What I get? Nothing. You understand what I'm saying? A broken heart, broken body. They don't know what I'm going through. I have a right to sit in the handicap seat just as well as anybody else. But I know if somebody's worse off than me, and I can stand, I'll give them that too. But don't make it seem like as, though I'm less sympathetic to their problems. You understand what I'm saying? Or I'm insensitive because I'm the same person that stood up crying on the purple line from being grateful to be able to stand when I was reading the sign that said stand up for handicapped people. I'm that same person. You understand what I'm saying? So don't, make it seem as though I'm the problem. See, every time it get close to election time, they try to, railroad me. And I know if they railroad me one more time, ain't no coming back. I know that. So for my real, Mary McNamara's and the ones that did raise me, I am forever grateful to you. But for the ones who believe just because they're older than me, that they have a right to sit there and there's nothing wrong with them. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't have a right to sit there because I'm younger than you. Don't give you the right to, discredit my rights from me. You're not going to take everything from me is what this video is all about. And so I take my hat off for real to the real gay people out there who have fought the good fight, and decided love has no gender for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not my higher power. My higher power doesn't discriminate against love. My higher power discriminate against bullies who try to make other people love them for something that they did wrong to them as a child, and now they're standing up and telling the bully, look, you're not going to rape me anymore. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to allow that from you. I'm going to always have a voice, and you're going to listen. So big ups to the gay community. I represent you straight. I have no problem with that. I'm celibate. I'm not going to even say straight. I'm not looking for that kind of relationship any longer. I'm looking for someone to stimulate my mind. You feel me? To advance my vocabulary and my wits. See, all they trying to hand down is slavery. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? How do you expect a person to walk a white line if you can't even put one down because you're, stealing all the money? For real. I mean, go to Wilson for real, and you'll see. They can't even, it's just greed. That's all it is. It's greed. So, I have no beef or qualms or, bad ills against the gay community. But the ones that survive, you understand what I'm saying? Child abuse, such as myself, those are the ones that I stand up for real, for real. I don't, stand up for the predators, the rapists, and the pedophiles. And those are the ones that's getting paid. And that's the truth. Because, I've done this story multiple ways, and I'm the best at what I do. I'm like the Michael Jordan of storytelling, of writing. You can't get no better. And for the young MAs out there, I hope you don't allow them to take advantage of you for as long as they have taken advantage of me. You understand what I'm saying? For real. I seen how you was a young girl, you understand what I'm saying, looking like a lady, and now you look harder than me with all them tattoos and things of that nature. It's not worth the money. It's not. I'm more at peace with myself now than I've ever been, and I have to say that for real, without the money. I've learned more now broke than I have, with a little something. And this is the truth, if they really liked you, young M.A., you would hear your song on the radio. All you hear from young M.A. is when she, when they announce stuff, understand what I'm saying? Probably on the Breakfast Club, things of that nature. You're not going to hear a song like a Cardi B or Beyonce, the girly girl types. Because, that's just how they get out. Gotta go.